What does the agenda say? This question has plagued my mind for the past few days after the release of chapter 1152 of One Piece. In that chapter, it was revealed that Zoro indeed has Conqueror's Haki. And Sanji, we don't know yet. This chapter, once again, ignited the Zoro versus Sanji debate on who is stronger, with, I think, a slight edge towards Zoro. People often parallel Zoro to Rayleigh and Sanji to Scopogaban as being the wings of the Pirate King. Chapter 1151 showed us that even within Roger's crew, there was a debate on which wing was stronger than the other. My question is, if they're called wings of the Pirate King, then aren't they equal? From my knowledge of birds, they have two wings that serve the same function with around the same efficiency. I mean, have you ever seen a bird fly lopsided in one direction because one wing is outperforming the other? That's just my 2 cents and my understanding of the situation. But let me know if I'm tweaking in the comments. But this video is not even about that debate. The agenda we talk about today is the Usopp agenda. And I am a supporter of the Usopp agenda, specifically in Elbaf. Being a long-time investor and supporter of the Usopp agenda, it has been very difficult as of late. One of the pioneers of Agenda Peace, JD Legend, said this about the Usopp agenda in one of his most recent streams.
And I'm just going to say this, it's going to hurt your feelings, but it is what it is. Give up on Usopp. Give up. Time to give up. He's not going to have a big moment, man.
With every chapter that releases, my hope in this agenda dwindles. Elbaf has been a dream destination for both Usopp and Luffy since Little Garden over 1,000 chapters ago. So initially, it was not crazy for one to expect Usopp to get a bit of spotlight during this arc and have some involvement in the narrative. Some think, me included, that Usopp will receive an upgrade during this arc. Some people speculate that Usopp's slingshot will eat a devil fruit, just like other weapons we have seen in the series. But as was the case in Wano and Egghead, where we thought that each would be Zoro's and Frankie's arc respectively, we were mistaken. So the question is, will it be the same in Elbaf? Unfortunately, it seems so. At this point in time, I would say that Usopp is probably the weakest Straw Hat member, which makes what he said about not being part of the weakling trio after the time skip even crazier. Chopper modified his devil fruit, and Nami eventually gets Zeus as part of a weapon. Usopp now uses plants as weapons and doesn't even use the dials that he got from Skypiea anymore. Not saying that the plants don't have their uses, but for the upcoming villains in the story, I do not know if they will be of much help. In fact, I think all Straw Hat members besides the Monster Trio and Jinbei need upgrades, especially for the final war. They cannot rely on the Monster Trio to fight all their battles. Will Usopp lead the charge in the much needed power-ups of the other Straw Hat members? We will just have to wait and see. Even with this overwhelming feeling that nothing significant will happen for Usopp in Elbaf, I still have hope, even though I feel as if Usopp has regressed as a character since the time skip, as he runs away from basically any confrontation. I still believe Usopp can be the brave warrior of the sea that he has always been capable of being. We saw him do it in Surf Village, Water 7, Enies Lobby, Through the Bark, and with his game-winning long shot in Dressrosa that made him, in my opinion, the MVP of the arc. And he has potential. If you look at what Usopp did to Bartholomew's ship with a single shot, then I believe that he can truly live up to that 500 million berry bounty and the title of God Usopp. Did I cook or am I cooked? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.